In December 2019, our family of four packed up all our bags and moved from Central Florida to the UK. Now, 5 years later, December 2024, we submitted our application for ILR, and I am going to be breaking down in this video the total cost from 2019 to 2024, so you can have an idea of what the budget could look like if you are deciding to come here, or if you're here already, what you're going to be looking forward to spending the entire tenure to your ILR. Let's get into it. I do hope you find this very informative and interesting.
Subscribe, like, share, and comment, yo, yo. Yeah, let me tell you now. We are the rock dogs, bringing you blogs from the positivity in you. Check in with us. We'll bring you fun, education, family, marriage clips, yeah, yeah. Stay tuned for the challenges, fame moves and travel. We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mr. God got you, yeah. We are the rock dogs, yo. Like, share, and comment, yeah, yeah. We are the rock dons, Mr. Link the link, yo. Rock dons, rock dons. We are the rock dons. Whoa, whoa.
Well, mates, thanks for checking into the Positivity In, where everything is copacetic because God is in it. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. By checking in on today's video, you have automatically been given the silver package. But please do upgrade to gold by subscribing to this channel, or go all the way up top to platinum by not only subscribing but like this video, check in with a comment below, and share the content with your friends. I'm your host, Daniel Robdon, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the total cost of our immigration from 2019 to 2024 of December, when we decided to migrate to the UK. Now I have like 3 pages of information because I want to give you like proper breakdown as to the cost of not only the visa application but also the immigration health surcharge. Now, if you're moving to the UK and you're going to be working in healthcare, you will not be required to pay the health surcharge. But for us, we came on the teaching route, and so we had to pay. For the visa application, we ended up paying a little less because my husband is a computer science teacher. He was the main applicant, and his job was on the shortage occupation list. So we ended up paying for the visa £464. Now, for him, because we were living in the US and he had taken off the Thanksgiving break to go to Jamaica to sort the paperwork out, he paid for priority for his application, so he ended up paying an extra £500 for his application. That made his visa application a total of £964 for the 3 years. All right. Now, for myself and the kids, we did the regular visa application, and when we did ours, I tell you, our response came in 4 days. So we didn't have to do priority, but I think we got priority response, which was good for us because we needed to go back to the US. So we paid $464 per person. So combined for the 3 of us as dependents, that's myself and the 2 kids, we ended up paying £1,392. Now the health surcharge is the killer, because this, you're paying it triple, because most employers will go the route of giving you 3 years to start rather than a 1 year or a 2 year. All right. Some persons might opt, no, put on the passport. Some persons may opt to go less than, because, you know, affordability and all that. If you decide to go that route, do your proper research, because it can play out negatively as it relates to more expense. going that route rather than going the 3 years, 2 years route. In 2019, it was $400 per person, but because the application was for 3 years, we had to pay that times 3 for everybody. So that was $1,200 per person for the 4 of us to cover the 3 years. So for Nicholas, in 2019, we spent the $464 for the visa, the $500 for the express for the priority, and the $1,200 for the 3 years of the IHS. That totaled £2,164. Now for us, the dependents, each of us paid £464 and then the $1,200 for the immigration surcharge. So that is $2,164 plus $1,664 plus another $1,664 and another $1,664, which totaled £7,156. So total for 2019 was £7,156. Now, in 2023, we had to renew our visas. So the fees moved from $464 to $551 per person. That's £551 times 4, which was equivalent to £2,204. Now the health surcharge, they made some changes here. For children, it was £470 and adult £624. Now let me show you how things work, and that's why I say if you go the route of paying less to start as it relates to the years, it might work out more expensive. Because look at this, in 2019 we spent $7,156, right? Now in 2023 the prices increase, but we didn't spend a whopping $7,000 because we were now just doing 2 years rather than 3 years. So for the health surcharge, you're going to multiply it by 2 because it's 2 adults, 2 children. So for Nicholas and myself, it was $551 plus $1,248 each, and for the kids it was $551 plus $940 each. So when you add that up, it totaled £6,580 that we spent in total in 2023. All right. Now I want to make it known, in 2023 we had a baby. Now because the baby was born in the UK, we didn't have to put in application for him unless there was a need to travel. Now we had a family emergency in the sense that I lost my mom, so we ended up having to travel, and so we had to now get a visa, a dependent visa for him. But on a regular 5 years waiting route where you don't plan to travel, you would need to pay for that visa. All right, you'd only need to apply for his registration of British citizenship after you have received confirmation that you are now settled in the UK. We ended up having to pay extra. I've not included that here because I'm just doing the calculation for a family of 4 migrating to the UK. In 2024 now, we made the 5 years, and so we qualified to apply for the ILR. The application for the ILR was £2,885 per person, and this is just the regular waiting route. We could not afford the express. So 2,885 times 4 left us spending a whopping £11,540 in 2024. Yeah, can you imagine? So from 2019, paying 7,156 plus 6,580 in 2023 to 11,540 in 2024. We ended up spending 25,276 pounds. Guys, this does not include the plane ticket. This does not include the expense of living in this place. This is just visa and health surcharge over the 5-year period. Guys, this is not for the weak. And I tell you, it wasn't easy doing this, especially owing to the fact that when we came here, COVID came, a lot was happening, and I decided to give up my teaching job to stay at home, and have been staying home apart from the regular hustles like YouTube or advertising or whatever it is. I've been home for the past 5 years. Let me know if you are contemplating migrating. Do you think it is worth spending all this money? And for you, it's going to be more expensive. But do you think it's worth it coming to the UK and spending all this money for settlement? Or do you think it makes sense to just hang around in your country, build there, or contemplate going somewhere else? I think in another video, I'm going to talk about whether or not it was worth really coming here and spending all that money. I also am going to do another video where I talk about our application process, you know, how you go about applying for the ILR. There'll be a video on the regular expenses that it takes to sustain a family in the UK when you choose to migrate. I do hope you found this video informative, helpful. If you know somebody who is migrating, share this video with them. If you are in the UK and you want to have an idea, I do hope it was helpful. Have for yourself a blessed, fabulous day. Please put God in your process. Once God is in the process, absolutely everything, not some things, but absolutely everything will be copacetic. Peace.
We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mr. God got you. Yeah. We are the rock dons. Yo, like, share, and comment. Yeah. Yeah. We are the rock dons. The rock dons. Mr. Link the link. Yo. Rock dance.